on his way up, and he'll go to the line. That's one thing we've seen tonight. A couple of bright spots there that Spike has been able to get to the rim, as has Alex Inman, who
hasn't seen him much of the second half either. Yeah,
he's been taking a break. He's actually got the pullover on. He and Wynn have actually both put on the pullovers. Wynn's
got some ice on that foot, though.
Right ankle. We saw him pull up in that second quarter. Right ankle bothering him, so he's not out there. Here's Strong for three, and he's short. Hits off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Abingdon. Belcher comes down with it. Pressure applied by the Bearcat defense as Abingdon pushes it down the floor. 2:59 on the clock. Spike guarding closely the ball carrier, and that is Belcher. Now he'll pass it off. Just a lot of passing here. Just working out these defenders for Virginia High.
Wearing them out. Good Lord, I can't even. I'm probably sweating over here, Dylan.
Just watching.
Yeah.
Drive and a good look. They finally got an open lane, and driving it in is Carter. 87-44. 2:25 to go, fourth period. There's
Spike's calling
Spike over in the corner. He passed up the shot. Now driving Strong, and he missed off the left rim. Gets the board and back up, lay in, good. Tyler Strong, pretty good performance tonight. Yeah, pretty strong look. Yeah, good strong put back. 1:59 on the clock. Abingdon with the ball, 87-46. Cats trying to play some defense. Carter driving, right hand, got it on the running lay-in. And for number 15, that is 9 points for River Carter. He's come along here. Made a couple of shots there in the first half, but really has paced them in the second with Basham sitting and Francisco on the bench. Smith tripped up, foul on the floor, and not in the bonus yet. So Virginia High will have to have a baseline inbounds, as we do have a substitution here for Abingdon, as it looks like Belcher will step off, and now coming on is Thacker. Smith with the inbounds gets it to Strong. Strong shows for the pass, now going in late
in and
with
out
a
like
running
a fast
lay
food
in, a
restaurant
little
there.
floater, and he didn't get it. Minute left as we're down to double digits on the clock. 56 seconds. Abingdon controlling. We'll see what they decide to do. Thacker with the ball up at the top.
Also, they're just going to slow it down now.
Again, for Abingdon, they'll move to 1-0. Virginia High looking to drop to 0-1 as Spike still playing some defense there on Van Dyke. And it looks like Abingdon's going to be content with holding this one out. Let's see, though. Sort of throwing it around. Virginia High's going to let it.
Looks like Spike's
happen.
not, though.
Now Strong's going to step up, try to play some D. Spike's still playing D on the right side. Abingdon not going to take a shot, though. They're going to let it run down. 10 seconds left on the clock. Cats are not quitting, though. They're jumped up and got a turnover. Now Strong coming down the other end. Lay in, got it. Won't add up to much. Final score 89-48, but Tyler Strong putting it in. Bobby Medley with the steal, and the Cats drop this one 89-48 in the nightcap of this doubleheader. Abingdon sweeps here in the Bearcat Den as the season opener is over here from boys varsity. 89-48. We'll have the post-game show coming up in just a second here on Bearcat Radio as teams are shaking hands. A good outing for the Falcons. They'll have a fun bus ride home. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on Bearcat Radio.
Bearcat Radio is brought to you by State Line Motors. Visit State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama that you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's supporthurricanerelief.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Den. Cats drop game one of the season here on the varsity side of things. In the boys varsity, 89-48, a dominant performance by the Abingdon Falcons, and capping off just a good night for Abingdon varsity basketball as the Cats on the night. Let's take a look at some of these stats before we talk about the game in much detail. Field goals on the night, the Cats 16 for 49. That was 33%. They shot 68% from the free throw line at 15 out of 22. Offensive rebounds, 6. They had a close to 17 defensive boards. That the big number turnovers had over 20 of those in the whole contest. Now let's take a look now at the Abingdon Falcons. They shot 76% from two-point range. 31% from 3. Field goal percentage overall 63% on the night, 34 for 54. But for the most of the part of the night, except for right there at the end, they were sitting around 70%. So it took a hit right there in the last quarter. They were 16 for 22 from the free throw line, 73% clip, and they put up 89 points tonight on the Cats.
Can't ask for much more than that.
Some of the stats for some of the players for and then, of course, we didn't see Basham late, but he had close to 25 points. I don't know what he ended up with final, but it was over 20. And then Francisco with a big night as well.
Those two guys, I don't even know if they missed all night.
Well, those guys really were just pouring it in. Let's take a look at some of the Bearcat individual stats. Alex Inman, definitely the player of the game, finished the night with 16 points and really paced the Cats. He was 10 for 14 from the free throw line, 3 for 8 from 2. Some other stats. Tyler Strong had a strong outing. There you go, Mark. You wanted that one, didn't you?
I've been craving that one all night long.
9 points for him, for the sophomore, as Rohan Spike had 8 points. So it was a balanced afternoon, but again, the 48 points whenever Abingdon had 89 just didn't add up, as Gavin Austin had 7 points to add to that. Will Brown with 2. John Clifton finished with 2 points. And Bobby Medley finishes with 4. So 1-0 Abingdon will travel to Blacksburg High School on Tuesday the 5th to face Blacksburg High, and we'll see how they do in that one. But for Virginia High, their next game will be tomorrow night for the boys varsity, and it will be at Wise at the University. It was a very out-of-sync club tonight.
I think the only way it can go from here is up, Dylan. I mean, it's like we mentioned, it's all about your chemistry growing from here, getting those miles on the tires, and letting the kids understand what varsity basketball is really all about.
Yeah, really a lot of young guys on this team. We talked about the balanced scoring. Going to have to keep that up throughout the season as it only gets tougher from here. So we'll see how they do tomorrow. Of course, we won't be broadcasting that one. Our next broadcast will be during the Bearcat Classic, the tournament here, the boys varsity tournament, on December 14th. But we do have a Bearcat Sports Chat in between that. So come out to Bearcat Sports Chat December 12th for another sports talk show from Buffalo Wild Wings in Bristol at 6:30 there from Buffalo Wild Wings. But from Virginia High tonight, 2 tough losses. The girls fell to Abingdon 43-38 in just a hard-fought basketball game. And then the boys final again 89-48. And see if they can all bounce back. The girls will not be back in action until the Buffalo Wild Wings tip-off, which is the 7th coming up this week here at home. So they will play again on the 7th. Again, those games will not be broadcast, but come on out to the Buffalo Wild Wings tip-off tournament.
Yeah, man, we really do have a good time out there. You guys should really check it out. Come out, enjoy some nice wings with us. We're going to have buy one, get one free boneless wings that night. I think that's what it is. There's some sort of special going on, some sort of wing night. Sponsor plug-in, Dylan. Give me a break.
Yeah, you're trying.
And then the State Line Motors, make sure you guys get out there and see them. They're really good people. They'll take good care of you. They're not like your normal car salesman. State Line Motors right across the state line. Check them out. And thank you to BSN for all they've done for us. You guys are great people as well. Thank you, Mr. Davidson, for taking good care of us on those polos. And we'll see y'all in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, definitely a good kickoff here for the broadcast. We hope you follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter at VHS Bearcat Radio, and also on Facebook, search Bearcat Radio and like that page. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off the air from tonight here at the Bearcat Den. The Cats dropped both games, but definitely trying to get back in rhythm, get back into the swing of things. And we'll see you again for Bearcat Sports Chat coming up on December 12th. And our next game broadcast will be December 14th. That information can be found on our social media pages. So with that, this is Dylan Hunt and Mark Carr, and we're going to sign off tonight from the Bearcat Den. Good night.
Hey, thank you all for bearing with us tonight on our first night of basketball. It's my first broadcast, but I want to say thank you guys, and we look forward to a good season this year. And good night, God bless, and go Cats.